everyone, welcome back. We're here for yoga class number 2, week 2 of our coronavirus lockdown. So we're going to turn the mats today. So put your mat on a horizontal direction and grab a block or two. If you don't have a block, I've rolled up a towel with a rubber band around it, and you can use that as well. So we'll begin with centering and meditation. Find your spot in the center of your mat. Close your eyes. Your feet are a little less than hip distance apart. Spread your toes. Draw your breath in. Open up the shoulders. Lift your heart center. Fill your lungs. And slowly release the breath, tucking your tailbone under. Again, an inhale, lift the rib cage, open the heart center. Bring your thoughts and awareness inward. As you release the exhale, press the core muscles deep to release the excess air. Keep your breath cycle moving for the hour. Relax around the eyes and the mouth. Lower your shoulders away from your ears, lengthening your neck. Relax around the brow, the mouth. Release any tension in the jaw. Becoming present with your thoughts, centering, finding the here and now. Listen for your exhale. If your eyes are shut, open them up and bring the arms and the eyes all the way up with a deep breath in. Fill the lungs, look up to the sky. And a gentle arch in your back. Exhaling, reaching to the back of the room. Squeeze through the buttocks. Release any tension in the front and create tension in your spine. Our first back arch, you can save room for the next one to deepen, and deepen in the third back arch. Tighten the belly, come to standing. Open the arms wide to horizontal. Tighten the core, swan dive down. Let the chest drop first. Once the chest is down, then the arms, the knees soften, and look at your kneecaps, melting into your forward fold. Bring your chin to your collarbone. And breathe in the resting pose. Elements of rest and work in all our poses. Tighten the belly, open the arms, reverse through swan, slowly lifting. We're beginning to warm the body. Breathe up with an inhale. And exhale to a second back arch. Opening the heart center. Squeeze through the buttocks. Support your lower back. Inhale and exhale. Arms stay alongside the ears. Come back up to standing. Open wide. And swan dive down. The second time, we tighten the core. We drop the chest first. Soften your knees. Then the arms come down. Last, look at your kneecaps and breathe here. Grab the big toes and look up in our monkey pose. Breathing in your pose. We're in level 2. Focused on the back of the legs, the hamstrings. Now relax the head, release the toes. Tighten the belly, open the arms, reverse through swan, slowly lifting. Lift again with the arms and come to prayer. Correct body alignment, hands in prayer. We'll move through that series one more time with our third back arch. And breathe into your back arch. Come to standing, open the arms. Our third forward fold. The body is warm. The body and the brain are connected. So deepen your pose here and now. Level 1, forward fold. Grab the big toes and move into monkey, level 2. Tugging on the toes, the elbows aim to the knees. Lift the chin and eyes. Breathe in your pose. Relax the head. Release the toes. Hands to the mat. If you need to bend your knees, that's fine. Put your hands on the mat, and we're going to turn the toes out. First position. Breathing here. We're going to bend the knees move out over the toes, the heels begin to lift, and looking up. In our frog, and breathe. Shoulders down, chin is up. Stretch through your knees. And then straighten back to first position and breathe. Legs are completely straight in this pose. As your bottom comes down, the heels begin to lift, the knees move out over your toes, and look all the way up. If you're having trouble reaching the mat, you can stack your blocks, 1 or 2 blocks, or your rolled up towel. And then straighten in a forward fold and breathe. Toes turned out. Last time, let's move into frog. We pick up the heels, we lower our bottoms and lift the chin all the way up. Lengthen your neck and breathe here. Come back to our first position, forward fold. Now leave the toes just where they are. We're going to line the heels with the toes. You can place your block back where it was. Tighten the belly, open the arms, reverse through swan, and slowly lift, coming up. Pick up the arms. The feet are now a little more than hip distance apart. Let's press down into our imaginary chair and breathe. Shoulders down, belly's in, chin is up. Check that your toes can wiggle. Then straighten and come to a back arch and breathe. Gentle or deep, you choose. Back to center and back into our imaginary chair. Let's find prayer and breathe. Toes are barely touching, all the weight's in your heels. Now push to standing and rest. Palms move to the front. Release the negativity that surrounds us. Let it go. Turn the palms up and lift, drawing positive energy. And back to our last imaginary chair in this series. Challenging the quadratus, lift the arms by the ears. Remember, you can always leave your arms straight ahead. This is a choice. Everyone move into prayer. And breathe. Bring the hands down to stretch. We're going to heel toe the feet out. So now a nice wide stance. The outer edges of your feet are parallel to the edges of the mat. Open the arms wide, reverse, coming up through swan, and lift all the way up. We're going to measure your stance. Open wide to horizontal. Are your ankles right below your wrists? Just check. And that's a good distance for your feet. Ankles below the wrists. We're going to turn this right heel in towards the left arch. Now your hips may have turned to the right. Let's square them up as best you can. So imagine these hips are like headlights and move them straight on to the front of the room. Arms to horizontal, lift that front right kneecap and reach out to triangle on the right and breathe. Kneecap is lifted, arm is parallel to the floor, and then when you're ready, come down. You can use your block here. You can stop at the knee, slide down to your block, or if you can, check with your body, move all the way to the ankle or mat and breathe in triangle. Level 1, arms in one long line. We're going to tighten that back kneecap and lift up. Turn your feet. Toes on the right, face the front, toes on the left. Face the left side of the room. Remember those hips, square them up. And let's pick up that kneecap on the left and reach out to the left. Feel the stretch on that left inner thigh and come down either to the knee, the block, or your ankle or mat, and breathe in triangle on the left. Looking up, reaching up. Feel the stretch on your left inner thigh, arms in one long line. Bring this top hand down and move to the center of your mat. We're going to turn the toes in, pigeon-toed. Heels all the way out, toes all the way in. Palms right below your shoulders, so they may be on the hardwood floor, off of your mat. Bend your elbows and breathe. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, arms are straight. Exhale, bend the elbows. Inhale, arms are straight. Exhale, bend your elbows. So move at your own pace according to your own breath. Last time, let's straighten the arms. Turn the heels in. And let's pull up to elephant's trunk. Bottoms are out and back. Toes are again barely touching. You can lift those toes. Elbows, forearms, palms come up. Shoulders stay down and breathe. Let's push into our heels to straighten the legs. Lift through the elbows and explode volcano out to horizontal. Turn your feet back to triangle on the right. Check with your hips. Square them up, pick up your kneecap, and reach to the right. Reach, 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 stretch that right inner thigh. Your kneecap is up and come down. Triangle on the right for a second time. We're going to deepen this pose by moving the left arm across your left ear. Extended triangle. And breathe here. Stretch here, balance here. Raise the eyes and the arm. Tighten the belly. Tighten the left kneecap and pull yourself up. Turn your feet. Left heel aims at the right arch. Square up your hips to the front of the room. Pick up your left kneecap and reach all the way out first. And then come down. You'll feel a difference on the right side compared to the left. Honor those differences. Take that top arm across your right ear. Looking at the ceiling and breathe. Tighten the belly. Keep lifting your kneecap. protecting the joints. Drop this right hand down. Move to the center of your mat. Turn the toes in pigeon toed. Remember, your blocks are always there for support. Toes turned in, heels out. Palms under your shoulders. We're going to breathe in, the arms straight, and breathe out. Bend the elbows, and then just keep the elbows bent. And breathe here. 2, 3 deep cleansing breaths in your extended standing forward bend. Stay with your breath. Count each one. Let's start to move the hands one behind the other, under your legs, under your thighs. Once your hands are as far as they'll go, then turn the wrists and tug with your fingers to deepen your pose. Take your hands and grab your ankles and breathe. Keep the breath cycle moving. We're stretching. You're lengthening the breath, lengthening the muscles. Bring your hands back under your legs. Walk one in front of the other, coming to that neutral zone. Palms are under your shoulders. Weight into those palms. Turn the heels in. And let's push back. This time we're going to move to power prayer and push hard. So the shoulders are down, the toes can lift, the belly's in, the chin is up. Press hard. Palms are pushed hard. Feel that dynamic tension running through your arms, your chest. Breathing. Let's straighten the legs and lift to sunflower. Feel the resting aspects of sunflower. Push your bottoms back and deepen into moonflower. Shoulders are down, belly's in, and lift again to sunflower. You rest and breathe. Feel the circulation moving to the heart. Stick your bottoms back, bend your knees, keep your toes barely touching, and moonflower. Last time, sunflower. Last time, moonflower. Back to power prayer. Push hard. Neck is long, belly's in, chin is up. Toes can wiggle. Let's push into our heels, straighten the legs, elephant's trunk, and breathe, lifting the elbows, forearms, palms. Explode volcano. Out to horizontal. And let's move to our third triangle on the right. Square up your hips, heel aimed at the arch. Check that your wrists are right above your ankles. And reach out to the right, lifting that kneecap. Breathing, lengthening, stretching, reaching, and now come down. Third time. The body is ready to stretch. It's warm. Take that top arm overhead, extended triangle, and breathe. Deep, slow, cleansing breath. Count each one. Stay present in the here and now, one breath at a time. We're going to deepen this pose. Take that left hand and drop it about 6 inches from the right foot. This is a time you can use a block or two. And open to the back of the room and breathe. That right leg can be bent or straight. Revolve triangle. Looking up, reaching up. Keep breathing. One more deep breath here. Bring that top hand down. Come back to triangle on the right. Arms in one long line. Squeeze your left kneecap and pull yourself up. And turn the feet. Square up your hips, pick up your kneecap on the left, and reach out to the left. Try to touch the left wall with your fingertips. Stretch your left inner thigh, and then come down to triangle on the left. Extended triangle, level 2. And revolve triangle. This is a time for the block, the towel, or the mat. Find the support that you need. Revolve triangle. Count your breaths. 2 or 3 here. Your left leg can be bent or straight. Focus on your spine. Bring that top hand down. We're going to move both hands to the center. Turn the toes in pigeon-toed. And breathe here. Bend your elbows and stay bent here. Inhale, straighten the arms. Left palm right below your left shoulder, open to the right side of the room. Come back down with that right hand and open to the left side of the room and breathe. Look up to your top hand, arms in one long line. Feel your spinal twist. Chin to shoulder. Bring that top hand down. Let's open one more time to the right. Take that top hand to your lower back. Raise the arm back up. Bring that right hand down and open to the left side of the room. Take that top hand to your lower back. Stretch your shoulders. Open the chest. Use your neck. Any neck issues, look at the floor. Raise that arm back up. Bring it down. One more time. Inhale, the arms are straight. Exhale, bend the elbows. And straighten. Let's walk both hands to the right. Turn the feet, both facing the right side of the room. And we're going to lunge into our right knee for a right runner. Get that 90-degree angle with your knee right over your heel. And lift the chin. Lower your shoulders. Lengthen your spine in runner. Take that front foot back. And come to plank. Belly's up, chin is up. Pick up your hips, downward facing dog, and breathe. Inhale, exhale. Let's bring that right foot through again, right runner. Both hands walk to the center of your mat. Weight is in your palms. Let's turn the heels in And pull yourself up to our last elephant's trunk and breathe. Spine is straight. Weight is in your heels. Wiggle your toes. Let's open wide, Egyptian. And move to the right. Right elbow to right thigh in our marionette. Come back up. Back to elephant's trunk and straighten. Right into those heels. Open wide. And back down into our squat. Over to the left. And back up. Last elephant's trunk. Straighten into your heels. Lift and explode, volcano. Turn your heels. So we're going to move into our left runner. Let's cartwheel that right arm over, both hands by that left foot and into our left runner. So your knee is right above your heel, you're lengthening your spine, lifting your chin. And let's move to plank. Body stiff as a board, belly's up, chin is up. Pick up your hips, downward dog. Let's bring that left foot through, left runner again. Lengthen your body. Both hands come to the center. We're going to turn our feet and keep moving both hands to the right for our right runner. And breathe. Bring that front foot back and come to hands and knees. Knees under the hips, palms under the shoulders, round into cat. And sink down. Our first resting pose of the day. Lengthen those arms, claw your way up the mat. Stretch. Breathe and rest. Both hands come by your sides, palms facing up, and melt. Shoulders across the knees. Come back to hands and knees. Back to neutral. Our last variation in this series, right arm, left leg. We start with level 1. Bend the knee, pick up the toes. You can stay here to reach around and grab. Right hand grabs the left side. Foot, ankle. And look over your right shoulder and breathe. Extend back out, extended. Table. Come down. Last time on this side, left arm, right leg. Bend the knee, pick up the toes. You can stay here. We're going to add on. Let's reach around. Look over the left shoulder. Grab your right ankle or foot and balance. Strengthen and stretch. Keep breathing. Any neck issues? Look at the floor in front of you. Extend the arm and leg in extended table. And come down. Round into cat. Let's open the knees, the width of the mat. Tap the toes together. You're in cat. And slowly drop your bottoms down. Stretching. Dropping the chest between the thighs. Relax the wrists and elbows. Shoulders, chest, everything's resting and melting in your extended child's pose. Breathe in here. Two or three, 4 deep cleansing breaths in each pose. Whether you're working or resting, you're breathing. Come back to hands and knees. Bring the knees under the hips. We're going to walk the knees up to the hands. Face this right side of the room on our bottoms, knees in front. Lift tall through your spine. Find your posture. Let's round into our tailbone. So we're staying present with our thoughts in the here and now. Arms are holding on underneath to create that stretch. Tighten the belly, sit up tall. Shoulders down, chin is up, belly's in. This is a level 1 series here. We're rounding and we're stretching. This is good enough if you want to stay with this series with a stretch and a strengthen. We're going to start to deepen this pose. So we're going to sit up tall, open up the feet. Bring the toes to tap. Just the toes are touching. We're going to lean into our tailbone and lift the arms. There's a big beach ball here. So imagine you're holding a beach ball. Level 2. Level 3, we lift our toes and breathe. Come back to 2, hold on underneath, and lift in 1. Lean into your tailbone, keep your spine strong, toes are touching. Level 2, beach ball arms. Elbows are up, so if the elbows start to drop, lift those elbows up. Level 3, we pick up our feet. Come back to 2, and let's rest in level 1. The next time we're going to do this series, we're going to add a level 4. So remember, you don't have to add on. Level 1 may be good enough for you. Let's come to level 2. Toes are touching, beach ball arms. Level 3, we lift the feet. Level 4, we grab hold of the toes and lift our heels and breathe. In balance. You may roll back, that's okay. Stretch through your heels, tighten the belly. Let's come back to level 3. We release the toes, feet are up, beach ball arms. Toes are touching, level 2, and let's rest in level 1. Bring the feet together. Holding on underneath, let's round up, deepening our spinal stretch. In this round position, we'll release the hands and slowly lower down. 1 vertebrae at a time until you're flat on your back, palms facing up. Knees are bent. You can grab that rolled up towel or your block. Either one will do. Place it under your tailbone. And let's lift the feet and knees and lift the legs straight up. And hold the legs there to rest. Palms now face up. A wonderful resting pose at the end of the day or to start your day this way. Bend your knees, bring the feet down. Let's lay the legs down long. And arms come up overhead. Release any tension. Great time to close your eyes. Manifest positive thoughts. Bring your hands back by your sides. Bend your knees. Pick up your hips. Let's remove the block or towel. Bring the palms to face up. Lay the right leg down long. And bring your left arm to T. Take your left knee, drape it over the right leg, press your right hand into the left knee. And let's look down the left arm. Any neck issues, look straight at the ceiling. Morning star. And breathe. Press your hand into that knee to deepen the pose. Try to get your left ear to touch the mat. Breathe through this pose, coming to center, both knees bent, hands by your sides, palms facing up. Lay the left leg down long and the right arm into T. We're going to drape the right knee over the left leg. The left hand presses into the left knee and look down the right arm. Morning star and stretch. Honor the difference from the left side to the right side. Get the right ear to touch the mat and breathe. Move back to center, both arms in T. Bring the knees in and move both knees to the right, the eyes to the left. So variations of the same pose. Keeping the brain ignited. Targeting different muscle groups with variations. You can always move in your favorite variation. Enjoying class. Look to the right as you stretch your knees to the left. One more time, knees to the right, eyes to the left. We're deepening this third time. And knees come across, eyes to the other side. Come back to center. We'll do one last core exercise. Bring your hands under your hips. You're going to elevate your hips with the back of your hands. Knees come in. Using your core muscles, we're going to send the legs out. The opposite knee comes in. You're breathing, you're using the core muscles. So press the belly button to the spine. Breathe as you move. Deep and slow. It's a high stepping, marching, pedaling motion. Breathing. Let's do 10 more. 9 more. 8 more. Burning and shaking is normal. And just 5 more on each side. 4 more. 3 more. You're almost there. Keep breathing. Pull the belly button down. 1 more on each side. Both knees in. Bring your feet to the floor. Take your hands out. Palms facing up. And let's bring the bottoms of your feet together, opening the knees, hips, and thighs. We rest in reclining cobbler. Breathing here. You can take as much time as you like in this pose. After your reclining cobbler, bring the knees and feet together Lay the legs down long. Any lower back issues, you can keep the knees bent with a pelvic tilt. Place one hand on your belly, one hand on your heart center. Self-care. Breathe in and out. Keep breathing. Find your breath rhythm. And again, you can take as much time as you like in this position. This is a great time to put a warm blanket on. Open the palms facing up. And let's switch sides. So now the opposite hand is on your heart center and the other on your core. Positive messages sent to the body. Slowly bring the right knee in and then the left knee in. Hold on underneath. And let's roll across your lower back, massaging away the lower back tension. Lots of tension from the day, from the week, from our month. You can access this state of mind anywhere you are. Feel the lower back massage. And then hold that rocking motion. We're going to round the forehead to the knees to the forehead. Create a stretch. Using a little momentum, roll to a seated mountain pose and sit up tall. Posture, core, breath. Let's find forward bend. Our last forward bend together in our yoga class number 2. Breathe here, melt here, release here, deepen here. Tighten the belly, open the arms, reverse through swan, slowly lifting, coming out of our pose, through swan, up to mountain pose. Pick up the arms, the eyes, lift your heart center, your lungs. And come to prayer. Namaste.